So here we are in the One World Festival in this most beautiful space, yurt, with some lovely sounds. And I just felt like just hearing from you, people that watch this are a wide variety of people.
Yes.
Many of you question the system and our conditioning, what it's done to us as a collective and as individuals. And I've always enjoyed your contributions here, and just wanted to know if there's anything you wanted to share with the viewers.
Yeah. I like to say that
By the way, just if you could share your name as well. What's your name?
my name's Bear. My name's Bear. I play gongs, and you know, I changed my name some time ago. It wasn't a conscious decision. It was following an inspiration, you know. I woke up realising that we're all love, and so it evolved from that. I just had this feeling to change my name. So my name is Bear Love, and I realise that every day I meet myself in different disguises, different colour skin, different physiology, but I'm always meeting myself. And whatever I think of my brother and my sister, I'm going to receive that thought in some way, because we're transmitters and receivers. We're oneness. And so our condition is that we judge each other, which is like a sword, which separates oneness in our mind. But through forgiveness, through washing our thoughts, we can have this experience of oneness, this peace, always meeting ourselves. Whatever.
I'm going to be very cheeky, Bear, and I'm going to give away the secret, which I could edit out of the film if you want me to, but it just happens to be that
Yes.
I've made 600 or 700 films, and
Wow.
a lot of them feature police officers.
Yes.
You used to be a police officer, didn't you?
The secret's out of the bag, Danny. It's true. I was a murder squad detective in East London, and I had a life transformation, and I woke up to be in a different way. You know, it's never about what we do. It's never about the form of things that we do in life, but how we're being while we're doing things. But I guess that I left that behind. It feels like a different lifetime ago. I'm not in touch with any of my colleagues. I feel I'm helping people more now than I ever was then. But that was my feeling, really, to help people. As a child, I was bullied, and I guess that was the inclination to do something about it. But the funny thing is, you know, I did judo and karate, I did all these things, but it wasn't those things that helped me. It was the realization that my fear of being attacked was making it happen. So I had this awakening very early in my life. We go to sleep, we wake up a little bit more, we go to sleep. And I guess that's really what being enlightened is, shining away the darkness of fear in our minds. And to be in fear is to be in hell. And to be at peace is to have the heaven's awareness of our oneness. So every day I watch my thoughts, what am I thinking about my brothers, my sisters, because this is the gift I'm giving myself. So I know that from the experience, how can we know anything? We can have a concept, but it's a true experience of something. So I wish you peace. I wish everyone peace. There's only one of us here, and we know that when we give love and we forgive.
You know, there's a lot of talk about forgiveness, there's a lot of talk
Yes.
about fear, there's a lot of talk about love.
Yes.
And I suppose from my own point of view, it feels so often that you know, somewhere in my past and in my conditioning, and in my present, there's so much fear and so much, and that it's so difficult to forgive. I think primarily myself.
Yes.
You know, and the question keeps coming up. You know, like how do I forgive myself? How do I
Really good question.
deal with my fears?
So the thing is this, one of my favourite poets is Rumi, and he said many beautiful things, but one of the things that he said was, we don't have to look for love. It's not like we're looking for our Creator, for God, for that perfection. We have to look at the things that block that awareness. So we have to look at what is the darkness that hides our eternal flame. What is that? and it's all our judgments. So I have to look at them in order to let go of them, whatever they are, and I forgive myself. You know, I'm an eternal creation, innocent creation of our Creator, at one with my brothers, at one with my Creator. And that can never change. You know, this world that we see is temporary, it's ephemeral, even the sun dies. So I realise that what I'm seeing with my eyes, I'm seeing a deception of myself and my brothers of life. You know, so I have to wake up. I have to not really even journey anywhere, but just wake up. Wake up to that actually love is all there is, and I need to forgive the layers that cover that in my mind. The world reflects my innermost thoughts. I see a pictorial representation of my mind. There's no fear out there in the world. It's only within my mind. So that's where I need to go to make the inner journey of my consciousness. And so when I see that innocence within, I see it in the world. And this is oneness. We build bridges of light. So within our mind, there's two voices. We have the voice of darkness. We call it the devil. We can call it the ego. Edge got out. EGO. Or we've got the voice for love, for inspiration, for kindness. So what voice am I listening to? Am I listening and identifying with the ego and its craziness, its ideas of separation, of hatred and of having more? Or am I listening to the voice of love? What can I do for my brother and my sister that's in pain? And how does healing really happen? By wishing someone else that they be healed, by wishing someone that they're free from pain and suffering. I don't go to the doctors, I don't go to the dentist, but I work in this way. You know, I do the sound journeys, and everyone who comes, it's an opportunity to release something in myself, some darkness, to allow that light in. I can't do it on my own. My only job is to get out the way, is to watch my thoughts. And if I have an unforgiving thought, if I have a loveless thought, then I ask Spirit to show me the way to release it. To release the dream, not reality. To release the madness and to be at peace. Beautiful thoughts.